right, so I'm going to stand back from the mic a little bit. How's the sound quality now? Is everybody good? All right. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's Win on Wednesday. It's November 30th, 2016 here, and it is time to get rocking and rolling. My name is Ryan Evans, the Operations Director here at Savion International, and I'm happy to bring you yet another edition of the Win on Wednesday where somebody is going to win a free month's membership. So it's going to be an interesting question. Actually, it's not going to be that easy. So I wouldn't expect you guys to get an easy one. We want to keep it fresh for everyone. I believe we had Michael O'Brien last week, the winner. So, and here, since we're recording, I just want to kind of introduce myself and also introduce my sister Laura Harte. She's also on here, and she's helping me with the moderation. And we really appreciate her work and her help. Definitely help her. Give her a shout out as well. Let her know that you appreciate her, because she's that extra pair of eyes for me, and she's able to help maybe answer some questions while I'm on a roll, and that helps, right? It's always good to have somebody like that. Okay, so if you're just new to this and this is your first webinar, well, welcome. My name is Ryan Evans again, and what I do for Savion is basically oversee projects. I'm kind of a go-to guy here, there. We have a great team here at Savion. If you don't know the corporate team, we've got EJ Dalius, the president, and we've got Mike Kim, the business development manager, and the director, and he is the one that's making sure that we have a lot of things in Korea and China, things take place, and anything to do with business. It's always good working with him. He keeps it lovely and live every day. Keeps me on my toes for sure. But we have a good team, and I can tell you that. That's honest truth. It's definitely go time here at the corporate office. So I'd like to talk to you guys tonight about the Savion app, the programming, some new things happening, the global convenience card, basically some designs, and a little bit about the map, okay? So let's go on. Again, I'm here in the Ivory Tower at the U.S. Bank building in Los Angeles, and it's definitely good to look out the window and see the future. I can see all around us. If you could see at the building here, you can see every which direction, and it's great because the higher you get, even in network marketing, the more you can see, and the more you get up to the top, you can actually see what places you need to correct and see where we need to focus our energy and time on. So just know that we're here to help and support. You guys need us, and we need you guys. So we want to make sure that happens. So let's go over basically our itinerary for this week. Monday is our corporate update call, and we have that every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursday, same deal, but it's 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. But what we do there is we basically tell people what we've done for the week. Monday is basically what we want to get accomplished, okay? We're doing these calls, and to add to the next, a couple questions, people that were in Savion for a while know that we used to do prospect calls and training calls. I can tell you not much has actually changed and been enforced in the last 2 to 3 months. So what we want to do right now is kind of give you what is changing, or the updates for the things that will come that are changing. Then we'll get back to doing the prospecting calls, the update calls, the training calls. You're going to have more training than you can handle, so I just hope you're ready for it. That's all good. It's coming, but we want to make sure we have all the stuff lined out first, which is very, very important. So we appreciate you guys taking the time out of your night to stay tuned. Let me make it known real quick that we have the last night tonight, November 30th, to register for the Macau event, and that is going to be $125. Now, if you do that tomorrow, it will go up to $250. I'm not aware of any extension at this point, but I can tell you that it's a pretty good deal if you plan on going to the Macau event in China, or if you want to take advantage of the holiday bonus. So either way, it's definitely something that might be of interest to you. Also like to make sure that you stay connected, and we always want to make sure everybody stays plugged in, connected through a private Facebook group called Savion Connect, and through our email blasts. And if you want the link to sign up for that, if by chance your email got missed and you haven't been receiving our newsletters, just let us know, and we'll make sure you get that link. We do post it in the Savion Connect Facebook group as well. And if you're not familiar with Savion Connect, we upload all of our updates. Congratulations to people's teams, our different competitions and things that we got. A lot of people liking the competitions, which brings me to the next one. Facebook Friday, right? This has actually been great. We've had the people showing videos about why they like Savion, why they love Savion, why they chose Savion. That was for the last really 2 weeks in running. But last week and the week before that, they started a new contest called the Savion Jingle. And that's we've already had people uploading. If you can see there on the screen, you have people uploading videos, jingles, and pairing it with the Christmas theme and shopping and receipts. It's been great. Just know that you have till tomorrow night to Thursday, December 1st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time to upload that hashtag Savion Jingle and hashtag Savion INT, so that way we make sure and we can see it publicly, because we may not be friends on Facebook, but we can search for hashtag Savion Jingle. If you're not familiar with that, that's how it works. That's how we can see it. So definitely upload it to your own page. Make sure it's set to public, and let's all have fun with this one, because it's all about good fun, and we want to make sure that that people receive the recognition for this. This is a great way to do it, and people are loving it. We're getting a lot of good feedback. So now, welcome to tonight on Wednesday, guys. This is going to be a good one, very educational as far as what we have going on with some of the updates. I can tell you the updates on the phone, but it's better if I show you visually. It just makes sense. So let's dig right into some numbers, okay? So 86,097 total active paying members right now is in the company of Savion. Now, last week I came to you and said there was just at 79,000 people. And if you can see the screen, 86,097 people right now, and the Savion, we have one Savion Presidential Ambassador, and we have one Savion Platinum Ambassador, 4 Gold Ambassadors. We also have 6, this is a new number now, 6 actual ambassadors of Savion, and 77 5-star. All these people are making a 6-figure income and above. And this is incredible, right? There's one that's making a 7-figure income right now. It's incredible. You guys should be very, very proud that we were able to pull this off in 1 year. And just understand that this next year, where we're going into right now, the next year of it all is going to be way more than that. So it's good that you're here. It's exciting. Let me give you another update. If you've heard us talking about the donation, the charity benefit, when we did the Savion video, why Savion, there was a gentleman that basically shared his story, and he talked about how he lost his daughter, and basically he's working Savion, doing Savion basically to give back. And so it really hit a chord with us, seriously, and it resonated with a lot of people in the field. So what we decided to do was start giving back as well. And we decided to put this thing together really quickly. I know December 10th is coming up within a week, right? And we decided to donate. Savion Corporate alone is going to donate $50,000 to 5 charities in 5 countries. And we extended that out to affiliates. You may donate if you would like. It's totally up to you. Your generous charitable contribution will be added to that amount. So just know that anything you give will be going to that amount. We'll be writing a check in addition to that amount to these charities. And it's definitely, it's a good time to give back, and it's that time of year, and so it's a shopping holiday, and some of us do it to put a little extra cash in our pockets, but we could help different families. Again, that's totally up to you, your own thing. We made the option available for it because other people wanted to know how they could donate and how they could donate from their e-wallet. That's truly the reason why we did it. And anyway, so you have that option for you as well. One thing that we did do, I wanted to kind of touch on this, we upgraded our servers, okay? And that, we went down last Friday for about, we said it was an hour, but it really took 40 minutes. And we completely switched out, pulled all of the data and cloned it onto 2 servers now. So now the website is being designed, developed, and all that other stuff on another server. But yet our database, our big, genealogy, the codes, the trees, all the stuff that shows the cashback data, all the receipts, all that stuff on a completely different server. And we needed more power to it because of the rapid rate we're growing. So we now have As of Monday, because we had to upgrade again, we now have 12 dedicated cores, 12 cores of processing power to just the SQL Server alone. Okay, that's a big deal, guys. A 12-core processor just running SQL, not any other operating system, just literally running SQL, which is what we're running this whole thing on. That's huge, it's big, and that's a lot of power. And understand, we'll continue to upgrade and do this because we're doing this for the future growth. We understand exponential growth. We understand horizontal verticals, and we want to make sure that whenever Savion continues to go higher and higher, we have enough technology to support that. And a lot of you may not know my background, but I came from technology. Matter of fact, I own a business in Missouri called Modern Technology, and we actually do some of this stuff. So I'm able to relate and kind of show the importance to people that this is your company on different servers, and we might make sure that there's no lag, there's no downtime, that you can get in, go into your back office, generate reports, things like that, and that's what we want to prove to you. So that's an update. I know I mentioned that on the call, but that's good. We want to continue to keep going forward with that. All right, now we've got enough people on here. I want to let everybody know that the global cards that have been launching and have been getting mailed out to people, right now you are able to redeem them to your card. Now here, this is an exciting update. I have visuals right now, like exactly, you can ask these guys, 30 minutes before the webinar was to go live, I was copying and pasting, doing screenshots, trying to get this content out here to you. If you're a global card member now, okay, and we're calling it the Savion card, okay, Savion Pay card. So if you're a global card member, then you will have the tab there. If you click right there where it says Global Card Profile, you've received your card. So you put in your card number, just like the Circa number, you put that in. Once that's in, the next slide, we will show you that it goes as you now have the ability to redeem for payment to the Savion card. Can you guys see that? So we now have the ability to redeem payment for Savion card. Now I went ahead and did it for this guy. I hope you don't mind. I'm sure you don't. But I went ahead and did it. I clicked redeem just for the sake of this webinar for everybody. This is a real person. This is somebody's real e-wallet. So I went ahead and hit redeem. So redeem to 125, and look, boom. It says, are you sure you want to redeem payment to the Savion card? Please allow 5 business days for posting. They hit OK, and then it automatically deducted it out of his account minus the $5 processing fee. So that's big. Matter of fact, that next slide isn't showing up, but I showed the deduction on the next slide. But anyway, this is in your back office right now if you've received your card. If you haven't received your card, it's okay. They are on the way, and by that I mean we've made the provision now because we can't just keep doing them all in an Excel spreadsheet and attaching pictures to them and then sending it off on that. We wanted a big computer program, which we've sat here for the last 3 weeks and designed, that does it all for us, where you guys upload your own proof of residence and your own personal ID, and you upload those to your back office like I showed you 2 weeks ago. It compiles it into the Excel spreadsheet. It automatically goes sent to approval. That way they make sure that you're not, sending a picture of a skateboard or a trash can or a horse, that you're legitimately who you say you are. So they scrub it, say, yep, that one's approved, that one's approved, that one's approved. Approved means to go to the bank, okay? So the bank don't reject it. So we hired a full-time person, actually the credit card company hired a full-time person to take that off and do that, sit there and approve all of those things, or decline them and send a message back. So after it gets done with that process, we're going and it's batching out to the bank. So that's exciting. The global card, it took a long time to get, and I can relate with that, okay? But once it's up, it's running, man, I tell you what, this is going to be the fireball all around the world, you guys. We've got the best compensation plan. We've got a solid infrastructure now, and there's no stopping us. It is what it is. It's just that good. But we had to get it done right, otherwise there'd be more problems than we could handle. But right now, it's managed, everything's great, and we are loving life. Okay, so let's go to the next. I kind of want to let you know some of the different updates before I hit you with the question of the night. But I went over the global pay card. Let's go over some things with support, design department. I'll get into that. Something about the Savion Smart. Savion Smart Shopper app. Okay. And then a new thing here. Let me look at some of the comments. Increments of 125. That's correct. Oh, thanks, Laura, for getting those. Look at you. She's already answering it for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So basically, it's like an ATM, guys. When you go to an ATM, you know, it's increments of $20, right? So, like, I can't pull out $22 out of an ATM. It's not possible, okay? So I have to pull out 20, or if I want 22, I need to pull out 40, right? So that's the same way it works, but our ATM is basically at 125 increments, and we do that so that way it doesn't hinder your next month's membership, okay? Or if you were to rank down or lose a member or whatever, you're still paid for that next month going forward, okay? And that's kind of the fail-safe, so that way you keep your membership, and that membership is depending, you know, of course, your sponsor wants that membership in place, and that's how we keep this whole thing in check. So one more awesome update you guys are going to see here before the end of the week. Check that out. Ba-boom! What? Huh? Yeah, that's our new Savion store, the Savion shopping store. Now, we have a lot more things that are coming out, like cashback buttons. Huh? Yeah, of course, I was in a hurry to get all this stuff. Jericho put a whole bunch of this thing, and his resolutions are so incredibly high that even if I threw about 3 or 4 pictures in without scaling down, it wouldn't allow this presentation to upload into a Click webinar. So I had to scale them down a little bit. So I only got a couple of pictures to showcase what's going on, but we're going to have high quality cards. We're going to have high quality magnets and brochures and banners. He's actually worked on these roll-up banners as well, these self-standing ones, door hangers he's worked on. You know, drop cards. He's worked on so many. So this will absolutely be able to go, and in your back office, you'll be able to buy these things very, very shortly. Now, it's a separate vendor as far as like separate merchant. They'll be able to take any credit card. They'll be able to even accept Bitcoin as payment, and it ships all around the world, okay? And we're actually working with some other people for translation to design these same things and have them for sale in every language. That's part 2. We need to get part 1 done, but part 2 is getting every single language done. All right, so that's pretty exciting, and I want to see how many people are actually listening, because here's the question. Dun, dun, dun. Think carefully. Now, if you have money in your e-wallet, what must you have in place to get cash out on the Savion card? Now, think carefully on this one. This isn't one of these quick answering ones. Think about this. There is something that you need to have before you can actually pull money out onto your card. Okay, W9. That was a good answer, but that's not the correct answer, because you can actually pull money out of your e-wallet initially, I believe, up to $600 before submitting a W9. 130. That's a good answer. Yep. You need to have 125. Yep. I see all that. But see, here's the thing. We're looking for something else. 3 active members. Boom! Bill! He did it! Yeah! That's exactly right. Oh, Cindy! Cindy did it too! Cindy was the first one. Look at that! Let me scroll up here. Anybody else? You have to have 3 members, guys. Okay, so Mike, actually look up above. Cindy actually did it before. Cindy, yeah, so Cindy, it was instantly Cindy, then it was Bill. Okay, Cindy, you guys, you got it. So that's exactly what we were looking for. Here's why. Because we've had a lot of support questions with people having maybe $200, $300, $400 in their e-wallet, and yet they can't, for some reason the button won't work. And then we asked them, well, you don't have 3. We're like, hey, you know, you don't have 3 active members. You know, you lost a member. You only have 2. So they can't pull anything out. You must maintain, to stay commission qualified, you must maintain 3 active members. That's why I said think carefully. Yes, you need to have at least $125. That's a given for sure, or you can't take any money out. But what we were looking for, that's why I said think carefully, you must have this in place before you can get any cash out. And that's what we're talking about, is the 3 active members. Congratulations to Cindy. And I want to say congratulations to Bill. We're gonna give you both one because that was right. I mean, probably at the same time. So Cindy and Bill, send me send me an email with your name and your ID and what pass you want. And it is the holiday season, so you'll both won on Wednesday tonight. So isn't that exciting? All right. Thank you guys so much for paying attention to that. You never know when I'm going to say you won on Wednesday. Okay, and just for clarification, you can always get these webinars and these updates at SavvyOnVideos.com by going to SavvyOnVideos.com. That's our YouTube channel, and they'll all be eventually in your back office once we get that website completely done. It's going to be crazy. So who's going to win next week? I see, is it Shaz is going to win next week? Okay. There's going to be so much interaction with these. That's what we've been missing. We've been hearing your feedback. We love to interact with everyone. We're going to do a question and answer section here and give me about 5 minutes, but I want to go over some more updates. Let's talk about the MAP program. Just real quick, there's been some, and I don't have a slide for that. Okay. Well then, the MAP program. I know that some of you guys were kind of interested on some of the changes and some of the details, had some concerns, things like that. But I've been working with programming, trying to make it functional and right. Want to make sure everybody has the right information. I can tell you that nothing's changed right now. That we have, if you sign up MAP members, like I said last webinar and the week before that, it's all the same. But moving forward, we're exercising the idea that paid members, won't have a cap, but free members will have a cap, and they will all have to share that cap. Also, they have 10% cash back. So those are some programming changes that we're making that we talked about with the programmers, and they're looking at this and they're like, that actually would be easier, plus it would promote people to upgrade quicker. And that's what we want to do. We want to let everybody know that we're trying to be innovative and we're trying to make sure this fits for the long term. Guys, if we made decisions on the fly and we made sure that maybe, oh, that sounds like a great idea, let's go do that. Or we didn't really care, we were really loose with the rules. You have to understand it wouldn't be here very long. But since we're very careful, we're meticulous, we're making sure that all of our T's are crossed, all of our I's are dotted. We want to make sure this is here for the long haul. We want to make sure that we built a multi-million, and as our president, E.J. Dahlia says, $1 billion brand in the future. And we can only do that by paying attention to every single detail. So we are so excited. MAP is going to rock the world. I don't know if you understand that yet. MAP is going to rock the world. It's going to be our preferred vendors, our preferred stores. This is it, guys. It's going to rock the entire world. I hope you know that. Okay, so with that, the app. Moving and segueing kind of over here to the app, I want to let everybody know. And again, we'll get into question and answers here in just a little bit, so kind of hold some questions for me because we want to make sure everybody pays attention to this. But the app is in production. It's in development now. Now, again, whenever I say the app is coming, it is coming, but what we had to do was we had to line out all the wireframes. We had to get it all, like sculpted, right? It's just like a 3D animation. If you go and see, I think the new one out is Mohana, right? I've got kids. The other one is Trolls, right? So in order to start that out, they start out with a storyboard. And then the next go, they go in, they make it the frames, and then they put the voices to it. Then they put the shading and all the extra stuff on it and make it perfect and presentable. And they render it. So this is kind of the same thing. We start off with the storyboard. We made sure we wanted it to function like this, do this. And now it's already in development, getting done, getting crafted. Guys, the programming is starting. Now, this only takes 2 weeks. Once that's done, they send it off for a week to get approved. Once that's done, guess what we get to download? Okay, now you're on the same page with me. Insane excitement, and we are totally pumped that this is going to be launched, and you guys are going to love it all around the world. Every language. We're starting off with English, Chinese, French is actually one of the top priorities as well. Korean, and I believe Chinese is also Cantonese and Mandarin. So all that is going to be our top 5 languages. I think we have Portuguese team that is ranking up as well, and they're wanting to see Portuguese as a language. Spanish for sure. Spanish is another big one. So guys, in your own language, excitement is here, and we're going to have it. So stay tuned to that. Next update, I believe that's it for me right now on the updates. We've got more. I just don't have slides for them, okay? So this is exciting. Let's go with a couple questions. I always like to open myself up to questions because I want that transparency with everyone. I want everybody to know that we're here for you. So let's go to a question and answer segment here. Really, that's a question mark. So that's fitting for right now. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, first of all, okay, let me make a statement here. I have gotten thousands of messages through Facebook and email and things like that personally. I want you to understand that we are ramping up support and we need to let them do their job. So if you would get a faster response if you submit things to support than sending them to me directly. I don't want to make anybody upset or aggravated that I'm not responding to your messages and that. It's impossible, guys, to do all of them. It's not possible. I want to help everybody as much as I can, but there's only 24 hours in a day, and I need to be working on operations as well. Love to help out when I can, but just understand we do have a support system for that, and we are growing into our next phase of support as well. So you know that. So let's start with some questions. Who we got? Laura, you got any questions for me? Did anybody ask questions while I was over here? Let me look real quick, and we're just going to make this brief. If there are no questions, we're going to wrap up. Okay, if we don't sign up for China, can we still go? If we don't, well, it says sing up for China. I mean, you're welcome to sing, Jose, if you like. But if we don't sign up for China, can we still go? Heck yeah, you can still go. You'll buy a ticket at the door, more than likely. But yeah, you're always welcome. Okay, we want all of the team to go if you can make it to China, the Macau event. Matter of fact, there's going to be ticket sales all the way till March. Just understand that it's just going to be at a higher premium. Okay. What else we got? How much is the cap for circa payouts? $1,000 a day? Who's that? $1,000 a day. Yes. What is the $299 all-in member? Okay, great question, Tina Dots, and I'm going to stop there and let you know. The $299 all-in member. We've had a lot of people in the international segment that was signing people up with passes, right? So what they needed to do, because they're signing up so many people, and a lot of people want to do this business, that 28 days later they lapse, and they got to go back and sign them up again with a pass or a renewal pass. And our leaders over there were actually asking for a solution, okay? So they wanted a 3-month pass, even if they had to spend $375. It was worth it to them instead of having to go back and re-sign them up. So what we decided as corporate to do was we decided to call it an all-in pass. Basically, you get started right away, and this pass is going to be available for you to buy from your upline because they can generate it out of their e-wallet. And then all you do is, it's only for new members, you buy that $299 pass, and you basically get a $375 membership value, 3 membership cycles for $299. I wish I had that when I signed up. How about that? So next question. All in, if you don't qualify, okay. The all-in, if you don't qualify for the holiday bonus, then the all-in contract should be void, right? Can we get this in writing? Shelly Colin, the all-in. I'm trying to understand this one. If you don't qualify for the holiday bonus, then the all-in contract should be void, right? Can we get this in writing? I'm not sure about your question. I think you're asking about the all-in contract. No, so if you sign the contract, that's just something that you sign to be all-in. That's not something that is not to my knowledge that gets voided as soon as you don't meet your agreement. Because we want you to be all in. We're just giving you an incentive is all. That's all. Okay, next question. Currently, map stores can submit receipts. That is incorrect information. I don't know who's spreading that information, but that's like the 3rd or 4th one of those questions that I've had to answer, even on the webinar. Map stores cannot submit receipts and get 20% cash back. Why? Because the merchant advertising platform stands for just that. They are an advertising platform. They want to give us money, advertising dollars, so that way we showcase their business to you all, so that way you can go to their business, get 20% cash back. Okay. So one more question, and we will make sure that it's a good one to see. Okay, but we didn't qualify for the bonus, so all in should be void, right? No, that has nothing to do with, if you don't qualify for the bonus, you just don't qualify for the bonus. I mean, you don't get penalized or anything like that. It's just, you just don't get the extra money in the bonus wallet. Okay, and when can we have a new PowerPoint presentation? That is a very, very good question. So we are going to have a new PowerPoint presentation when the new material comes out. So we are excited to have that. And what was?
Well, somebody asked me, the president ambassador, how they can cash out.
Oh, Mike.
So I just let you know, when you become president ambassador, we give you update. But president ambassador have a way to cash out.
Yeah, he does.
They have a way to redeem. So when you become ambassador, let me know.
There you go.
Let you know.
Mike came in and joined the webinar. It gets exciting in here. So yeah, we actually do have a way for you to cash out. It's no secret that we are limited by the merchant account, okay, for the credit card. But there are different payment methods that we can give you, okay. And like I said, we're exploring different currencies and stuff, so you can understand that. Okay, I was reading a question. Oh, it just disappeared. These questions, like the chat room, just goes quickly. Laura, can you help me out? What was the question? Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I was answering one. One was about the new videos and all that stuff. As soon as we get GSP and map lined out, guys, we're spending good money to have high quality, high definition videos done in several languages. So don't worry about that. That's definitely on the thing. Okay, Kevin, what'd you ask? Oh, BA asked. Okay, it says, what is the thinking about 28 days and not make a payment the same date each month? Okay, so I don't understand it, but I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm going to give a whirl. I'm going to throw it out there that I think I know what you're asking me. Basically, if I could rephrase it, you're asking me if why we do our membership every 28 days, and you can only redeem every 30 days. Is that right? Not make the payment each month? Okay, because that way there's 13 membership cycles, okay? 13 payments a year, okay? So the cool thing is the 13 payments a year is a way to, there's 12 redemptions a year, but 13 payments a year to Savion, okay? I want that to be understood as well. You redeem every 30 days, but your membership is every 28 days. So basically, for retention purposes, we want people to stay for 2 membership cycles before they're able to redeem once. Okay? It's like having a commitment. Okay? We want people to be committed, and we want people to really try out our membership. Okay? Whoa. Okay, Laura's got 2 questions for me. Okay. All right, I see you all in caps. Okay, question. When will RSM and GTM be combined? Great question. The GTM and RSM have been a problem, so to speak, of different data, kind of merging them all. So we have been doing some very, very, I'd say, creative processes to make this happen. And guys, we've been doing this every single day. This week, though, we've got the timeline, we've got all the bugs worked out of how to do it. Now it's just going along that line and doing it. I promise you, nobody wants that done more than I do, GSP, RSM, because then it's almost like a lot of other things are hinging on it as far as like the video, the website detail, all that stuff. But again, you joined a startup business, and the good news about a startup is you get to start up with us. You get to let people know that we are here, getting started and making sure that we have everything. Let me take a drink real quick. It's better. But we'll make sure that we have everything done. But I'm trying to get it done within the next 2 weeks. There you go. There's a timeline. When was the last one? Laura said one more thing. Time frame for GRSM card bank approval.
Which is a global RSM, a global card?
Yeah, the global card. Approval. Oh, no. Okay, so every single day they're going through whether the ID. No, we're talking about I believe this is they're talking about the ID and the RO, the proof of income, or proof of residence. So it goes to the approval first, and every day they're looking at that, all the new ones submitted, and that's the guy that they hired. On the photo card. Okay, so he's going through making sure all of those photos are legit, because we don't want any fraud when we go to the bank. Then at the end of the day, they batch out, okay, and it gets uploaded to the bank. So the turnaround time from the bank, I think it's still 10 to 15 days, I believe, but that's just because it's got to ship worldwide, and they got to prove it on their end as well.
And then, which is what people have to realize is, you guys, it's not like a USA person having bank account in USA. It could be any country, and then you are having bank account in different country. So that's why process is a lot longer than just regular basis. That's the part you guys have to understand.
Yeah, and actually, we're trying to prevent fraud because we're trying to get a good relationship with this bank. It's hard to find, international banks that will work with a startup company, just to be honest. And so we want to make sure that we have the right company, we have the right fit, we have everything. And we're actually solving problems every second, actually. But I can tell you that we're on our way to have like a very streamlined process. And it's already is. I've been told today several times, they see a lot of people and a lot of affiliates think us, that we've got a big difference, a lot of changes. They can see a lot of progress, and I appreciate that feedback. Guys, it is hard. I mean, Mike can tell you too, and Brad and EJ, we work 24 hours a day. I mean, literally. I mean, we will get calls at 2 o'clock in the morning or text messages, and it's one of these things where we're all in, and we're looking for people that are all in too, because you're going to be rewarded, and that's just all there is to it.
So right now it's 6:45. So in Asia it's 10:45. So within 30 minutes, in the morning.
Okay.
So in 30 minutes, my phone gonna go crazy, and that's been my life for 6 months now.
That's right.
Yeah. So like me and Ryan is used to come to office at like 7 morning or 7:30, whatever it takes. I'm telling you, if you guys ask, we're doing like a full speed, not only full speed, like turbo speed. We do whatever we can to make it happen, and then. That's what it is, and then one thing I can promise you is that we'll get it done. Just give us a little time, and then we'll get it done, and then we will deliver, and then you guys will have it, and then you will help your cashback process and your business 100 times more. And then I personally, I can guarantee you on that.
Yeah.
So just give us a little time, and then Ryan. He personally going to app company. He personally go to app company once a week, make sure everything is getting done. And then you guys saw that on Facebook Live, last time. So we try to be top of everything, and then that's why sometimes personally we cannot answer your support questions. Just a little bit understand that we just can't get to that.
It's kind of funny. We're actually talking in the elevator today. Yeah. We're like, hey, nobody really even knows that how much work we do and how busy we truly are. And it's not an excuse. We want to help you guys on an individual basis as we can. But again, just understand that when we aren't answering your question, or when we don't see your post, or when we don't see your thing, that we are completely building the solid infrastructure here, and you need us to do that. So just, again, in wrapping up, because this is going to be an hour webinar, I want to make sure that everybody knows we're heading the right direction. We've got tons of updates. Every week there's a new update. So we're excited. For you. Make sure that you stay tuned to the Thursday night update call, and I will see you back next week on Wednesday. And you guys have a great evening. I'm wrapping this up. This is Ryan Evans signing off. Thank you so much for tuning in all over the world, and a special thanks to Laura Harte for helping moderate tonight's live chat. Thank you guys so much, and we look to see you all at the top. Mike says peace out from the other side of the room. All right, we'll see you guys.